In this task then we're going to trim some material away from a 3D object using the sweep feature. So if we open the cube that we've saved in Pupil Read, we're going to use that, but again you could use any shape and cut away using the sweep feature. So we've got the cube open. I'm going to go to File, Save As, and save a copy. I'm going to call this Sweep Trim, and again use an underscore for a space. Click OK, and now we can start to trim away a hole through this cube using the sweep feature. So if I select the sweep, I'm going to first of all select datum. I'm going to pick a datum plane to draw the path of this sweep that's going to go through this cube. I'm going to need to turn on my datum planes if they're not already turned on. Yours may already be. So I'm going to turn those on, so now the datum planes are all showing. So if I select datum and then click on this button with the blue line going through it, I can now pick one of these datum planes that's cutting through the center of the cube. So I'm going to go for the right one. So hover over it until it highlights green and then left click. So that's now selected that datum plane for me to sketch my path. If I then click sketch, now I'm going to start from this top section here. I'm going to start drawing on this blue reference line. I'm going to draw a path to sweep along all the way through this cube, right out the other side. Imagine there's a worm burrowing through this cube shape, and it's going to take an irregular path. And what I'm going to do is create the line that this for the path of this this worm is going to take. So I'm going to use the the spline line for this. You could use a line chain to create more of a zigzag path, but I want to create more of a sweeping path. So if I select the spline tool, I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and then I'm going to start drawing my spline on this middle reference line, this vertical reference line, and start drawing the spline line through the cube. I'm going to have it come right out the other side, and then middle click to end that. So you can see I've got the spline line starting outside the cube on both sides. Once I'm happy with that, click OK. It takes us back to the sweep feature. So we've got the path that this imaginary worm is going to take through this cube. To continue with this sweep feature, we're going to click on the little play button now. Now this is asking me where I want this sweep to start from, whether I want to start it from this side or this side. I could switch it to start from that side, doesn't really matter. I'm going to leave it at the moment on this face, this edge here from where I started my line. Then I'm going to draw the profile of the hole. So this is, imagine the shape of the worm, the profile of the worm that's wriggling through this cube, making this hole through it. So I'm going to take just a simple circle, but again I could use a rectangle, or I could use a line and create an irregular profile. I'm just going to use a simple circle for now. I'm going to start at the center of these two reference lines where they intersect, left click, drag, and left click again to drop circle. I'm not going to worry about the size of this particular circle, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to click OK, and it automatically adds material to this sweep, but we want to cut it away. We're imagining that it's creating a hole through it. So in order to cut it away, the top toolbar here, if you select remove material and then the green tick, and that now creates a sweep cutaway. Now I turn off the datum planes to make it clearer, and I can also put it onto a hidden lines view so I can see the line going through this cutaway.